What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat. And who's next? Well, Goldberg is going to be next month, which starts tomorrow as the time I'm recording this. It's already started by the time you're seeing this video. But the month-long contest superstar, the Aussie version, that we kind of talk about, because that Trickster Aussie was the first one to do it. R-Truth was last month's. Now Goldberg's going to be in that spot where you're going to have the opportunity to get him up to a 6-star Goldberg, and you're going to need to use him at least one time every single week. But while we put out a basic moveset that's still pretty C-tier, in his 3-minute moveset, I want to know, can Goldberg be made more than C-tier? Can he be made S+ tier like his Hall of Fame counterpart? Well, here's how we ran him, and I'm still going to keep this loadout. It's the Spear, 7 MP yellow, deal damage, choose 6 gems to make into red. Front Power Slam, 4 MP, deal damage, make 29 random gems into column break, and a 5 MP Full Nelson Slam, deal damage, destroy 29 column break gems. On the Entourage, this is what we ran before, but we're going to change this out. It is Tour to Showdown build, so first thing we're going to do is show it what it'll be in Showdown, because that's going to be where you're using him for the month-long competition, and you're going to have to win. And Goldberg's pretty difficult to win with overall when he's a C-tier. But if you were to drop a few rare things, like can we make him top tier? Well, let's see here. So first we're going to go all column break gem trainers and coaches. So now we've got Lyra, who'll do 200% more at 6 gold, 75% more column break gem damage with Trish, R-Truth 150, and then starting with our red moves. So we're not yet bringing in the yellow move. You could theoretically put in the military press drop and then also do JBL in the mix, but then how do you get the red and the yellow loaded at the same time? It's just not really going to happen. So since the column break is the focus, we're going to kind of go with column break. Just like we did a minute ago. Well, in my world, it was a minute ago. In your world, it was a day or so ago. We're going to have the Devil's Drip plate on here. Whenever you make 6+ column break gems, make 7 random gems into multiply gems of strength 7. And then, it's coming. We're going to add something else here in a moment. But first, let's just see what he does with this setup. This is Lyra adding extra damage, etc., etc. If you see the 3-minute moveset video, he really still doesn't hit very hard at all with what we were running, but we still want to start with a baseline, right? So Sammy's got 12 million or so health. Goldberg's just going to break the column break gems and the multis, which is kind of dependent. Like 2 of those multi-gems are on loot boxes, which is really not doing me any good, doing me any favors there. So that was about 7 million. Not much. In fact, he kicked out of that. Yeah, he did. He kicked out of it. So the good thing is we can just go straight back into it and call it good and then beat him. There is the desire, at least in my heart, to try and get to where maybe we run the Titan plate with the column break gems and blah, blah, blah. But the high move charge, unless they change that, which of course would nullify this video a little bit. Let's hope not. Well, I don't know. I kind of hope they do. Anyway, unless they change and rework him, that's pretty much the moveset you're going to need to run. Because as much as I've tried, the trainer combination just doesn't work to get the red and the yellow move going at the same time. Yeah, you could try. You basically would need to go with Butch here, and you would need, again, you need yellow, so you can't get, you've only got 4 gems that are turning into Blast, so you can't trigger the Titan plate without JBL, and you can't run JBL without taking up a spot, and etc., etc. So we've got this set up. Here's what I want to change. This may seem counterintuitive, but you'll see why here in a minute. I want to change the move charge off and put on Kofi so that we have 4 MP. Kofi is somewhere in here. If I see Braun first, which is likely, I will put him on here. Oh, there we go. Actually, I didn't. Okay, there we are. So, this is a tour build first. You would have to swap out Santa Hogan right here, and you would still not get loaded fully turn 1 because that's 7 MP in Showdown, right? Because you've got 5 with Santa Hogan would be 6, not 7, so you're 1 short. So either way, you're going to need to eat a turn. So therefore, I don't really mind using Trish in this spot. But basically, we're going to try and get as close to loaded as we can. This will work in tours, obviously. And then we're going to keep this the same, but we're going to set up something that we're doing with the Yeet plate. I'm getting my way there because this Goldberg, let's just be honest, this Goldberg is C-tier. There's a reason he's C-tier. He's not going to be great without it. But here's what we're going to set up. So, with tour perks, this account doesn't have tour perks. Turn 1, you'd be loaded out. Here's how we're going to play it. Oh, actually, Sammy's going to help me out here. Haha, thank you, Sammy. Okay, so here's how we're going to play it. We are going to put down the column break gems. And since they're column break gems, and we only need 4 to reload, now we've got the Devil's Drip that has loaded. We are going to try to get a column that did not get any of the times 7s on there. And we are going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's still the best way to do it. We're going to do this to reload that move again. Or we're going to pin him, and it's going to be pathetic. See, this is challenging. This is a challenge, but I wanted to try it anyway. Oh, well. All right, come on, finish up. Finish up. The idea will still hold depending on how many of his gems, my gems, he breaks, which is a stupid amount of them. But he did leave a lot of my times 7 on the board, so that's nice. All right, so this isn't quite true to how it would go turn 1, but it's still close. So here we go. All right, we've got that. Then it's going to make more times 7s. So that's basically triggering the Devil's Drip twice, although really it kind of was, kind of wasn't because of the way things played out. Still, that gives us our top hit there. So 10 million is Goldberg's top hit. 6 gold is going to be 20 million, which again, for C-tier specifically means that he's so outdated that you don't even have a hope. So yeah, don't expect him to be a world beater, but C-tier, we've got that. Now, we'll go in and do the last thing, which is not just the Devil's Drip, but the Yeet. Somewhere. There it is. All right. So now it really does matter if we can trigger this bad boy twice, but I'm going to run it one time where he just hits with the Yeet. Turn 1, see what it'll be, no matter what. And then we'll try to do a double hit, because I think Goldberg can hit some surprising damage with all of this. Just you watch. Or, there we go. Or it's going to freeze. All right. So there's the first. So our regular power gems now are doing 312k. Our multiply gems are doing 1.7 million. So you're talking 3.5 to 4 million at gold. So this hit is silver, times it by 2 to get gold numbers. You are at 40 million. Now that is with a Yeet, so I mean that's saying something. But we've got one more way to do this too. So let's go back and do it one more time. This time we're gonna simulate turn 1 in your tour. Of course, you would need to use a prop in Showdown. But again, C-tier. He's not meant to be the top tier Goldberg. Like, hopefully, the Hall of Fame version shall be. Let's see here. We need 2 yellow, and of course we did not get that. So we're going to have to eat 2 turns. That's fine. We'll let Sammy do some things here. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so we'll let Sammy do his moves. That won't change anything because I really just want to see what the board would be like first. Bam, bam. There we go. All right, cool. That cleared the board, and it's basically like as if it were turn 1. Okay, so we're going to drop these gems, which we've already seen, and we're triggering with the Devil's Drip. Now the trick is we need 4 red gems, and we have X number of pin bar here that's about 10, right? So what we can do is this right here, because this is going to break a row anyway. There's no times 7s on them. So as long as a blue gem doesn't drop on the bottom row, which, you know, it might. Oh, of course it's going to be that. I didn't even think about that. Dang it. 2, 3. I got out of it. Okay. Yeah, that was on me. That was on me. It's close to bedtime, and I'm not paying as much attention as I'd like to be. All right, does the Yeet do 2 turns or 1 turn? I don't even remember. For 1 turn. Okay. So let's just kill him and end it right here, and then we'll see if I can get a better shot next time. Because that's only going to trigger for once. So this should be pretty similar. This should be your 20 million, 40 million at gold, which 40 million at gold for a C tier. Not bad. Again, you need everything, but still. All right, we'll try it one more time with all the things. Can Billethy Goldberg, the old powerhouse, be relevant with some top tier stuff? Let's try it again. And keep in mind, we're on the Candy Store, well, my CC version of the Candy Store account, which means they don't let us have props. I don't know why, but we're not allowed to have props. So, 'tis what it is. Oh, and I still don't have yellow match turn. Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. Oh, perfect. And we pinned him. That's great. He's not going to use his moves. Okay, so we can try this again. I do have double purple and a double red, but that... Okay, so this could work depending on where these Devil's Drippers go. Oh, that times 7 right there really screwed me up. Oh, but actually, okay, so I do have something that works very well right here. So you either need a column that doesn't have a times 7 in it, like if that weren't right here, or you just do that because it's not going to hit a column break gem. And we're okay. There we go. All right, so now we can actually trick the whole system, trigger the Yeet plate twice. You'll notice the Devil's Drips actually went away because we've filled the whole board up. So that's actually not a factor in this. So maybe actually just run it without the Devil's Drip. Well, no, I don't think that's going to work too well either because these are 486k. So these aren't actually that much for having the Yeet triggered twice. So this might be one of those like myth busted kind of moments where maybe the Yeet on Goldberg just isn't. Yeah, it's still 19 million either way. Yeah, so there's a look at Goldberg with the Devil's Drip and the Yeet. If I could figure out a way to run in where we could get the Blast Gems to trigger and put a Titan plate plus the Yeet on, I think that would actually be super spicy. But I've played it through in my head a number of times. I just don't remember there being anybody on the Entourage side on this side that creates more enough Blast Gems. So if that's something that comes out, maybe we'd be okay. But yeah, Sammy does 100% gem damage with Blast. That's nice, but Yeah, countdown gems. Other Goldberg does Juggernaut gems. Any color gems. Yeah, Robreak, Pyro, Purple. There's not. No. One, I knew Ray was in here and that was one, but that's not enough. So, yeah, just to look at it again real quick. I would love if I could put a Titan plate on him and a Yeet plate on him like this. This would load turn 1 with the front power slam in the tour, not in the showdown, and you're not going to use him in feud, so we're not even worried about that. Let's see. What's his gear do? He has gear. Okay, that doesn't really do anything. All right, not for this anyway. If he had like moves start with even like 2 more MP, that gear would rock him. But yeah, so in order to get this loaded, tour, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just try it. So we're going to need to replace this guy with JBL. Nope. Try again. Generate gems. And JBL was just given away, so that is nice. Hi, Kane. I forgot you existed there. Okay. Rusev. Rusev would be good, too. All right, here we go. All right. Still only makes 7. Oh. You know what? Well. I'm all in. Let's just keep going. All right, let's do it. Now we do need Rey Mysterio. The old school little Ray here. Is he on somebody on my account? There he is. All right. Okay, so now we have 8 random gems into Blast. Wow, this takes up almost everything that we have. So now, instead of the Devil's Drip, we're going to go with the good old-fashioned Titan Plate. And let's be honest, you are not going to waste your Devil's Drip, your Titan Plate, and your Yeet on this Goldberg. Even having to use them all month long. Unless they do a rework, he is just not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. All right, so now we've got the Titan Plate. Whenever you generate 8 or more Blast Gems, increase the damage of all your gems by 200%. The Yeet, whenever you make 6 Column Break Gems, increase it by 500%. So this is the maximum damage we could possibly do. We just need to get our yellow and our red moves loaded, which with tour perks would, still not happen turn 1. Man, in fact, this might not even happen turn 3 without our tour perks on this account. That is not possible. I am sitting on a solid Wi-Fi connection. Don't play around with me like that. All right. I need yellow. Sammy, make some yellow for me. Sammy, can you hear me? No? All right. Well, he's going to make yellow for me now, but it doesn't matter. So this, after this now, would simulate tour turn 1 or turn 2 with tour perks, because unless we throw Santa Hogan on instead, then you're not starting turn 1. All right, so we're going to drop our Blast Gems, then we're going to drop our Row Break Gems. There we go. All right, so now our red gems are doing, still only 365. You know what? I just don't think this is going to do it. I don't think it will. Yeah, barely 20. No matter what, Yeet Plate and Ollie's only 20 million, so not really worth much on there, but at least you get it done. Well, anyway, that's Goldberg with a bunch of different things. If they reworked him by the time this video comes out, sorry, he's better now, I guess, and we'll do what we got to do to adjust that. But even with Yeet, even with the Titan plate, it's just still too not great. I wouldn't waste my Devil's Drip on him, although I might move mine off of one of like JD or somebody just because of the fact that it's no longer JD's month and it is kind of Goldberg's month. But other than that, man, just keep in mind the R-Truth tour, the Rosie tour, the Goldberg tour. Since it's been Ozzy, these really haven't been meant to like really bring a character back. It's just giving everybody a chance to get them at a really high rarity, which I'm still fine with, and get some bonus points along the way. So that's Goldberg. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and send this to your friend or faction mate who's going, hey, can you make that C-tier even dreamier? Well, no. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.